Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me here at Leaping Lotus Tarot. My name is Addison if you're new here. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. I'm going to jump right into a Pisces reading. I'm going to start off with the Angels of Abundance Oracle deck. I haven't used this deck in a little while. I'm going to use a amethyst, I believe is what this is, this purple crystal here. And we're going to start with this, and then we'll see what we can get out of the tarot. All right. I'm taking a deep breath, grounding myself. I encourage you to do the same. Thank you so much. What do we need to get started here for Pisces? A message for Pisces here. I've got a couple that have twisted themselves to the top, but I want one that makes itself pretty known here and jumps right on out. And if I don't get a jumper, I'll just, oh, right as I say it. Okay, we have sever vows of poverty. Very interesting. Okay. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Wow, that's gorgeous. So no matter how many lifetimes you've lived, perhaps you've been doing really well financially in this lifetime. Maybe you haven't. But whatever connection you have to, and this may not even just be finances, this could be like poverty. This is a lack mindset more than anything. So even if finances are good for you in this lifetime, there's something you're holding on to that's like still in a state of lack in some capacity. No need to suffer or sacrifice. You might be sacrificing something. Sever the vows of poverty. Sever the vows of self-denial. Anything that's holding you back from where you really need to go, that needs to be released here. That's what the message is. Anything else before we jump into the tarot? The tarot deck that I'm using, by the way, is called Tarot of the Divine. And it's inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world. So I will include it in the description box. It's a beautiful deck, gorgeous deck. Got it from Barnes & Noble. I'll be sure to include that, as I always do, in case anyone wants to buy it. I love this color. Peach is like one of my favorite colors. Detox your friendships. Wow. So you may be held back by certain people. You may be surrounding yourself with people in your life right now who aren't at the level you're trying to get to, perhaps. Maybe they served their purpose at one point in time, and I don't know. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Yep. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. So there may be some soul ties here, some karmic connection, because it's saying to sever things that have held you back. And this could be people, is what this is saying. This could be people. Take it how it resonates, okay? I'm going to go ahead and light this beautiful sandalwood incense here to clear the space a little bit before we get into the tarot. Thank you for tuning in again, Pisces, whether this be morning, evening, whenever it is. I'm so thankful to have you here. You're very welcome here. Okay. Even if you're not a Pisces, you could be listening for a Pisces. Or you just really resonate with water signs, perhaps. Okay, so let's jump into the Tarot of the Divine. Keeping in mind, perhaps, the just, you know, as we just talked about with that Angels of Abundance, the messages that came through in that. Perhaps about having to release some toxicity, some attachments, some karmic relationships, perhaps, with either friends, co-workers. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so here's the tarot. How can we expand upon, oh, that smells really good, by the way. How can we expand upon, okay, Page of Wands reversed. Can I get a little bit more? How can we expand on this? Three of Wands. I haven't seen this one in this deck yet. There's a feminine energy climbing up this ladder here. There's like a dark sort of ominous castle in the background. The Chariot. Wow. Major Arcana. Cancerian energy. Page of Wands reversed. So right away I'm drawn to the fact that this is sort of like a masculine and a feminine energy. This feminine looks like she's kind of lesser means, kind of like as we talked about initially with the Angels of Abundance Oracle, like perhaps there's like a financial thing. Someone may be having to climb the ladder of potentially like a career or finance. It could be a feminine energy. And it's work. Like she's kind of struggling. She's making the decision though to climb. Even in the night, it's like there's almost something kind of maybe even hidden about it, or I don't know. Or it's like maybe she's just putting so much work and effort in behind the scenes, like she's working into the hours of the night to accomplish her goals. The Chariot, the masculine energy kind of in this depiction. It's got that water, but the Page of Wands reversed though. Can I get some clarification on the Chariot in regards to this Page of Wands reversed? Is this an actual masculine energy? Like, what's going on with that? The Magician reversed. Page of Swords. Nine of Coins. You might be dealing with a masculine energy here who's perhaps more into finance, intellect, ideas, mental space, groundedness in the earth, more so than passion. So with that Page of Swords upright, and we have this Nine of Pentacles, somebody who's like focused on work, focused on thought, not focused so much on like things that like give them great joy. It's like he's empowered somehow because he's riding in the Chariot, but it's independent. Like he's not with somebody. He's not accompanied by a feminine energy in this. Perhaps that's where the lack of passion is. Can I see if the Page of Wands, is it a lack of passion with the Five of Swords? This could be a lonely person, perhaps. This could be somebody who's forced to have to be independent on their own without a feminine energy. Not that they really want to be, but because maybe perhaps they, are this more logical minded, like they have to be sort of a little bit cutting and discerning with their decision making. Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah, so Nine of Coins upright, but Nine of Cups reversed. This is a feminine depiction here, which is interesting because in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the Nine of Cups is actually a masculine energy, and the Nine of Coins is a feminine energy. But in this deck, it's actually reversed. So I find that very interesting, actually. And I don't find it to be a coincidence either. So the feminine energy involved in this may not be getting her end of things, perhaps. Three of Wands, Nine of Cups reversed. And we see in this Five of Swords imagery, there's like a really sad feminine. She may be having to work a lot harder for her happiness and abundance than this masculine is, or she's like hurt by the fact that he's so focused on the thought processes, the earthly things of money and groundedness and success in those ways, and not in love and passion, which maybe is where she's feeling left out of this with the Nine of Cups reversed, not feeling that love, that passion, that emotional cup of fulfillment here. Can I get some more information like regarding this? What is the nature of this relationship between these two? What is the nature? What is the connection? What is the nature of this dynamic here? What is the nature of this connection? We've got one. Let's see if we can get another. What is the nature of this? Nine of Wands reversed. There's that spooky sort of castle again. And it's reversed. The other one that came out is Five of Wands. What is the nature of this? Still battling something, but it's like they're not even tired of it. Because the Nine of Wands upright is like a wounded warrior who's like fatigued and tired. So it's like somebody who's like amidst a battle, but they're not. It's not a literal battle. It could be a battle of the mind, because this is that wand stuff too going on. This is speaking to that passion that I was kind of trying to get some clarity around with that Page of Wands reversed. What is the nature of this wand energy? What is this battle that they're not tired? Knight of Cups reversed. The nature of the battle is a masculine not coming forward with emotional energy, which we kind of talked about. But I wanted to say more about what is... yeah, just more around the nature of the connection. Strength. Interesting. Seven of Coins reversed. But the fire in between it. Whoa. Okay, this is very interesting. Seven of Coins is like a garden that needs to be grown and built, and that takes time, and it's reversed. But there's this fire in between these two people here. There is a fiery passion, perhaps, that is not being acknowledged, and it is between two people. And there's a lack of acknowledgement of like the fire between them or something like that. There's a denial of it because it's all focused in work and groundedness. But the strength, though, is very interesting because that's like Leo energy. That's like fire. And she's got this fiery red hair. So I don't think the passion, the lack of passion comes from her. I think she's very strong and passionate. It really does feel like this masculine energy is the one who's denying the emotions with the Knight of Cups reversed. All of the reversed cup energy. I don't know. Like it's actually, if you think about it, the Nine of Cups was reversed with her, or it was in the imagery, it was a feminine energy. So it's the lack of emotional fulfillment is coming from her. The lack of emotional giving is coming from him. Okay, got it. Is she into him and he's not into her? What's the deal? Is she into him? Let's ask that directly. Is she into him? The Fool reversed. Eight of Coins reversed. Ooh. There's that fiery redhead again. I haven't seen this one. She's holding tight to these pentacles. It almost kind of reminds me of Four of Pentacles. Like she's holding tight to something, and her feet are all red, her hands are all red. She's holding tight to something that's causing her frustration. This could have been her in the past. This could have been you, whoever, in the past, holding on to something that wasn't serving her, perhaps. Going through great strength with it. It's reversed, though. It's like she's letting go. The Fool. Reversed. She may have wanted to start a new romantic journey with this person and it wasn't reciprocated, and it caused her a lot of pain. And she's having to have strength to move forward into something new, perhaps, or even not something new, just moving on from her perceived wants and desires regarding that connection. So that's how we feel with her, is like she's kind of trying to move on, I guess. She's realizing she's not getting the emotional reciprocation that she's looking for, so she has to kind of like acknowledge that and just move on. Or maybe it's hard to move on because we do have the Fool reversed. How does he feel? Whoa. Four of Coins. Yeah, there's the Four of Coins I was talking about. That's funny. They kind of mirror each other in a way, because I was just talking about Four of Coins with this, and this is what came out for him. He's holding tight. Why is he holding so tight? Why is he holding so tight to this money? Why is he holding so tight to the money? Nine of Coins reversed. He's afraid of losing his abundance to something. Remember how this was upright before? He's financially secure and happy. Is he happy though? I don't know. He's afraid of losing it. He's afraid of losing. Why is he afraid of losing the money? Why is he afraid of losing the money? King of Swords reversed. Ace of Cups upright. Whoa. This masculine is way too in his head, not into his heart. He's afraid of losing his money to like a female connection or something. He's afraid that like some feminine energy is going to use him for his money or something. Is she? Is this all in his head? Because the King of Swords is reversed here. This is not him being right of mind here. Is she? Does she have any intention to take his money? Five of Swords reversed. No. The Five of Swords upright is kind of like a abandonment, not a betrayal, but like just dropping somebody, walking off and leaving sort of energy. And she's saying, no, I'm not going to walk off and abandon anything. Absolutely not. Is he afraid of her? Whoa. Whoa. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen the World card in this deck either. It kind of came out sort of sideways. It was sort of flipping around. Capricorn energy. Again, more earth grounded pentacle energy. This is a masculine and feminine, like very passionately intertwined and totally vibing off each other. And it was like flipping around. I think this is him denying a connection. Her previously feeling sad about it. I think they both know that this is the reality of the situation, them together, the world. But just him being stingy, her being almost maybe even in her ego a bit around the pain that the rejection of him not offering like this Ace of Cups, offering this new emotion, this love to her. Because he's been so focused on his Nine of Pentacles, his money, his abundance. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Wands reverse. Is this a denial of passion? Or is the passion really not there? Is this a denial of passion? Oh. Or is the passion really not there is what I asked. Six of Coins reversed. Pentacles, not even give and take. Him not willing to be generous and kind of give. Like they're not equally giving. They're not giving to the situation. The Emperor though, but the Seven of Swords is reversed. Two of Coins is reversed. This is an out of balance. This is not, so even though the King of Swords came out reversed, he's not a reversed masculine energy. That's just him not being in his that's in his overthinking. So he's definitely not reading the situation right. That's what's going on with him as far as like him having to be in that Four of Pentacles energy. It's not really valid. Seven of Swords reversed. This is nobody trying to be deceitful. This is nobody trying to take. This is nobody trying to be dishonest and not forthcoming with how they feel. But this is something deeply out of balance. This Two of Pentacles is reversed. I do think that this is a love connection that's just completely being denied. There's even a feminine here with a little child and a little bear. He may want a family with her. Let's ask, does he want a family with her? Does he want a family with her? Six of Wands. This can kind of be depicted as like an ego card, but it's also like a triumph or success card too. Does he want a family with her? That would give him, I think, an idea around great success. But there's a little bit of ego involved in it, perhaps. Is there ego involved in this? Is there ego involved in this perceived success of like a family dynamic? Nine of Cups. No, I think it's genuine happiness. I think this is just a genuine triumph. This is Nine of Cups. This is that emotional upright. This is happiness. This is bliss. This is reciprocated loving energy. The opposite essentially of like the Six of Pentacles. This is gratitude. This is presence. This is somebody who's, I just looked at the time, 1919. Maybe nines are significant to you. Maybe, it's funny, it was 1919 and this is Nine of Cups. So 999. Wow. Look up 999. See if that has a significance to something. I feel called to kind of shuffle these all back through. This is like, what are they going to do? This just feels like repressed. There seems like just so much great, beautiful happiness in this. What's going to bring these two together? What's going to bring these two together? Seven of Coins. Remember how this was reversed before? These two have to face the fire that they feel between each other. They have to face it. They have to face it and they have to want to grow something. They have to be determined and committed and set on the fact that I feel this fire between us. I acknowledge it. I see it. I want it. And we're going to build something from it. We're going to do something with it. Gorgeous. Wow. I'm going to end this with one final message from the Angels of Abundance. Maybe some advice, any final advice, anything for these two that these two need to hear regarding this, to come to resolution here, to come to their Nine of Cups, to come to their full abundance. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. Again, have not seen this come out of this deck before. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. I have been telling myself, this feels like a personal, look at this purple too. This feels like a personal message to me. I've been wanting to get back into exercise and get back into the gym. I want to lose like 10 pounds. I look fine, but I don't want to look fine. I want to look great. You know what I'm saying? So that's a personal goal for me. Perhaps getting back into the gym is a personal goal for you too. Maybe that's what you're building. Maybe you're building some muscle. And while building muscle, that brings you closer to your person too. You may manifest this connection that you're kind of looking to resolve with this person by focusing on yourself, focusing on getting your body right, getting your health right. And that's going to naturally draw in, your energy is going to be higher. You're going to be feeling better about yourself. You're going to draw in those people who are resonating at that same frequency. That was a very interesting reading. I actually really liked that one. If you liked it too, Pisces, or if you're listening for Pisces, please drop a comment, tell me how it spoke to you, or leave just like and subscribe would be awesome too, so that you can hear more messages from me and we can connect. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful and unique soul frequency with me, and we will see you next time. 2222 on the timer, by the way. Lots of synchronicities, so. Okay, thank you so much.